nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top flight.
I didn't even have to rush the stream setup. Oh, that light, that's too much light. Turn that off. Oh, man. If only I was having as good as a day today as I was yesterday. Be great. Would have been nice. I got so many clips I could make from just today.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has,
Are you in
the
school?
game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to
have work later.
Ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Atlanta. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Ready, right.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Right, 97.
They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. He'll drop to throw. And this throw will be intercepted.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Safety Cam Chancellor. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon.
Beautiful.
I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw.
Give me my spectacular catch.
No defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
He finds his man complete. It's Gonzalez. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Gonzalez. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Vick to throw on 4th down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dave Casper from 6 yards.
Touchdown.
And have taken a first quarter lead.
It's a movie. You see that, Shay? You see that? Did you see that?
And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Oh. Oh.
Pass midfield.
Oh.
Still going. And he will score. Touchdown.
It's my fault.
We'll go ahead and strap in.
Less
than 2 minutes in. Had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any words for this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Vic operating on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. From just shy of midfield, Vic. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He rifles one.
Should have addressed the cop that.
And he's able to get it back here.
Making mistakes.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. They'll give it to Patterson. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. He'll get 4 yards of the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. They'll go again with Patterson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Cordell Patterson, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but
I will
having
never know
improvement, they can go down and
if 2
score.
people are really
So what was the
watching
formula
or
to get
if 1
them down there
person's
the
really
first time?
watching.
Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
To throw again on 2nd down. Vick tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
Bro, you can't catch the ball for shit.
In that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This two shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First down throw coming for Vick. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Again, it's Vick. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it. That'd be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on it, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball.
Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Play action now, Vick. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Oh. You just going to chalk it up to the 2nd down. 2nd down. In the top 3%. So that shit makes me look red. Let's see if I could. Three and 2. I gotta win one more, and I can move up to 2, and then scary.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this.
Oh my God, and it's the same kid.
With our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Indianapolis. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Vic to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he lost 6 there on the first down play.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make the play ourselves and maybe change things up.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. It's a play fake. Now Vic. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Dave Casper, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will jump on.
We're already doing better than the last week.
This afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick
On kick
off.
this fucking Johnson. God damn it. I forgot he had it. Good.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's get it. I just played this kid the last
They'll come
game.
out throwing here to start the drive.
He's
They'll
smoking
complete
me.
this one to Patterson. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm on a different playbook.
2nd and 7. Back to throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Touchdown, Falcons!
Yeah, baby.
4 yards out. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's
No, I
Koo
did
to
it
kick
again.
off. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
When am I going to take those? When am I going to take those?
Here we go, set.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Okay, right?
On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tony Gonzalez. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. And oh, it's wide right. No good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Vic looking left side, and he's got him in. That's
Fuck
Gonzalez.
off me.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, Vic. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
It's
This is
beautiful.
3rd and 1. Very
Oh,
likely
they
from
won't let
that
it pass it,
territory,
yeah.
even if they don't get it, though. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Vic. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw on 2nd and 10. Vic, throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9.
Boy, keep running it against me.
Trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Told you keep running that shit against me.
Touchdown. Cordero Patterson. As the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
I'm not doing that shit 3 times, bruh. Nope. Sorry.
So not much time
Even though I stopped you, can't risk
this
it.
first half as the kick's away.
Cannot risk it.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime.
That's far, good.
Not only that,
I don't think I'm going to make that one.
Plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
This will be the final play of the half. Vic. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And I don't think this has the carry.
I was like 3 more yards up.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
But it's okay.
On EA Sports.
Just have to win it against the kids just beat me.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles.
I love you.
Brandon Gaudin. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually,
Shit, hop over my dude.
So a net gain of
Toy.
Let's come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have the ball and attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. When I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a
touchdown Falcons.
Dubski. Did I make it to the play? No. One more win and I make it to the playoffs. Sheesh, 3,000 coins a game, being in the top 3%. I want to stay in here.
With Charles
Hey, I love you.
Always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. It begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has.
No, it's not.
If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. To throw right away is Vick. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Michael Vick. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Vick's throw into the hands of Gonzalez here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Just give you a warning, bro. You don't want to run a man blitz against me.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vick. This is brought in by Casper. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. Now he's got it.
I told you, bro. You don't want to run a man blitz against me.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
It don't matter, bro. I told you he was open.
On their opening drive. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Bro, I was just giving you a friendly warning.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Herbert on 1st down now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert just beat the play clock. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time.
I didn't throw the touch pass. I should have thrown the touch pass instead of the bullet.
And this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. They'll dump this complete to the bus. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert, he's got Casper over the middle. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Now we give up the middle to Bettis. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. C.D. Lamb from 6 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. From the 17, Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
What did you say? Pixon coming!
Oh, it's a touchdown. On that one with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football, because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
They took it the other way for 6 points.
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. Here's was cool.
The homie watching my stream said you're sick. Then he said, "Wow, never mind."
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Take his big ass down.
20, good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Up the middle they run with Bettis. Down to about the 32.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Bettis. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got a man. It's the tight end Casper. Down inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Out of the gun, Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dave Casper from 6 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where...
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops are out.
There's only 2 points,
getting
man.
back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
From the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now here's Vic. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
My bad, Zay.
More yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
To throw again on 2nd down. Vic. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
He's out of bounds, but okay.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Vic will look to throw on 1st down.
No!
Oh, and now Vic throwing
That's not who I meant to push.
interception.
The panic.
It's J.J. Watt, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. For the defense, they were all over that. As soon as that ball was in the air, it was dangerous. Not only was it intercepted, CD, but they return it for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he read that the entire way. He was reacting before other players had a chance to react themselves. Had the determination to say, this just won't be a pick. It's going to be 6 points.
No, bro, man, it's kid thing is all fucked up from like the last update.
This one's in the air. Taking it about the 1.
Yeah, grab onto somebody, Koo. Grab onto somebody, Koo. Help him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Dickerson trying the right side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Damn, he didn't even say bye or nothing. I don't even care if I lose this last one. Oh, I already made it into the playoffs, baby. Playoffs. Now it's time to lose for real. I'm gonna have a long ass clip that I gotta make after today. Zay, you ready to hear what I tell everybody when I'm in the beginning of a playoff game? Ooh, this fucking fly wants to die. I don't know where you went, but you're gonna be down for about 10 minutes.
With Charles
I
Davis,
tell him, hey bro, let me win this one. Come on, beat.
Charles, you talked about
Be a real one.
storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without...
That's the first time it worked.
Charles Davis, as always.
Hey, B, come on, B, roll on. Let me win this one.
About storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Do not know who's running it back.
Set to go.
Megatron, no way.
Ready to do the honors. And here we go. We're underway.
Sorry, sir, not you.
Taking at the 15, a short kick.
Can't let you take it.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Herbert to throw right away. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Herbert. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to the ground, Lynch. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step. And that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Antonio Gibson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Vick operating on 1st down. He'll get that to his tight end, Casper. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Got a man, it's Andre Reed. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays and send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll get it inside the 20, and he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A offers one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson. So a good drive there, CD, all foiled by the red zone INT.
Brandon, big picture. They've proven they can move the ball against these guys. But my sense is that no one on the offense is looking big picture right now, especially if you're the quarterback. It just cost your guys a chance at points.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now it's Herbert. They set up the screen to Lynch. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Vick now. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Vick. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something, being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Vick now from the 50. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The throw on second down from Vic, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Ron Woodson.
Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Let's see if I could win a fucking Champions game. Why not? But let's see. You're alive again.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. And these guys on your screen, ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. A first down throw coming for Vic. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 36. Here's Michael Vick. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Man just did a push-up with him on his back.
Down, he located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Vick, and some room to work. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressive-ness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to second and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. fielded just outside the goal line. Room to run at the 50, 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Cowboys. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
He's got a man. It's the tight end, Casper. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready?
First down, Vic. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Now a 2nd down and 6. To throw, Vic. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
Vic will look to throw on first down. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
To throw again on 2nd down. Vic tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Again, it's Murray. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Dave Casper, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
On the 6.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And this one complete to Reed. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
This is brought in by Casper. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the first and goal.
They'll run with Patterson.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd and goal, Vick, and that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
CeeDee Lamb to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
A good pickup there at 22.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
So many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Prater's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Casper.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try and run right on the option. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1.
Now that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. DeMarco Murray.